right. Well, I'm so happy today. We have with us a living legend. We've asked you to come in today, Mr. Price, just for a few interviews for a new series that we're starting called Hemingway 365. And in this series, we're going to honor living history of our church, Hemingway Memorial African Methodist Episcopal Church. And we thank you for your contributions. We thank you for the legacy, and we thank you for what you've done. So thank you for joining me today.
Thank you.
Great. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I was born in St. Louis, Missouri, and was educated, moved to Beloit, Wisconsin, and was educated in Beloit, Wisconsin, graduated from high school. First involved in the church.
Wow.
My parents were members. My stepdad, James Caldwell, was a trustee at Boulevard AME Church, and my mother taught Sunday school there. So I've had my roots were in the AME Church.
Wow.
What did they say? The seed doesn't fall far from the tree. Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Joined the Marine Corps.
Wow.
On graduation, was stationed in Okinawa. It's interesting that today we're challenging, or China is challenging us. In 1959, I sat on an aircraft carrier between Formosa and China. Y'all now call it Taiwan. Not much has changed since then. After I got discharged, I went home. My mother told me, don't come in here after midnight. I said, Mama, what do you mean? I'm a Marine. I've been around the world. She said, boy, this is my house. If you can't follow my rules, you need to go out. I did well until my birthday came up in July, and I stayed out a half an hour late.
Wow.
And she locked me out, okay? I slept in the garage, and the next day got up and got me a job. Got me a little money saved up, and I migrated back to Washington, D.C., and I've been in this area ever since.
Wow. That's a beautiful story. And thank you for your service, for serving our country as well, and I really appreciate that. Tell me a little bit more about your family. Tell me how you met your beautiful bride. Tell me the backstory of this, so that way all the viewers can get to understand the person that really makes Fred Price who he is.
You're right. Here's the backstory. It's really a strange story. I'm in Okinawa. I'm in the Marine Corps. And my unit and another unit get to fighting over a house of ill repute. Mm. And we break into the armory and get bullets and hand grenades and all that to go out to fight one another. I turned the corner, I said, I don't think I want to be in this fight. And I met a guy from the other unit. And he said, I don't want to fight either. So we got together, went around the corner and got us some sake and got high.
Yeah.
I came to D.C. and a lady told me, a friend of mine I had met, she said, my girlfriend is coming down here from Detroit. You'll like her, and she's easy. I said, yeah, okay. I want to meet her in that, okay. So we met. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy in that. We got married, and we rolled up to Detroit. And anybody who's ever been in the military and Marine, you know, they always have this picture of their child. And I walk in the door, and there's a picture of Richard Bibbins in the Marine Corps. I said, I know that guy. And he steps around the corner. So in other words, I met my wife's brother.
Wow.
In 1959, and we didn't meet until I think it was 64, all right?
Wow.
And Richard was he won the Silver Star. He got out, he got out to the Marine Corps, joined the Army, and went back to Vietnam as Mongol, whatever, I guess you'd call it one of these CIW operations. He won a Silver Star. And when he came back to the country, his mind had changed about the Vietnam War and that. And he got into a Forrest Gump situation. Mm. The movies are funny, but they're real life and that. He was up in Fort Dix and went to a peace march. And he wrote poetry. Matter of fact, Bridges from Hell is in the archives of the whoever keeps the records of his book, but it's copyrighted in that. All right. And the Army was going to discharge him dishonorably.
Wow.
Because he got up and spoke at this peace rally. And somebody said to them, how do you dishonorably discharge a Silver Star winner? Why don't we just let him go and leave him alone in that? And that's what they did.
Wow. That's a beautiful story, beautiful story.